Welcome children to the second module. So we are learning about the lesson poverty as a challenge. We discussed about causes of poverty. We also have to discuss about the various anti-poverty measures which are taken by the government. If you want, I shall explain the causes once again. Here's the recap about the causes of poverty in India. First of all, we talk about the East India Company time. There was very low level of economic development, and you should also remember that the population was very high and per capita income growth was very low. We did discuss about the green revolution, where we said that it was imposed only in certain parts of our country. Green revolution and the irrigation facilities had brought in opportunities only for selected farmers in selected states. Is it clear? So this is a cause for poverty. The other cause of poverty in our country is the increasing population. So when population was increasing, accordingly the job seekers were many. People had to shift from rural areas to urban areas looking out for jobs. So in the urban areas, they had to be satisfied with low income. And the next very important point about the causes of poverty is because of social, cultural, religious, and economic factors. Is it clear, children? You see, we all want to be a part of the society. But the saddest part is that there are some sections of society who spend a lot on festivals. They want to show the society that they are pretty well off. They want to celebrate the festivals with pomp and show. So they tend to borrow money. And finally, what happens is that they fall in debt trap. They are unable to repay the loan. So this is the main reason for poverty in India. You can see here the next point, which tells about the unequal distribution of land and other resources, where we discussed about land reform measures are not being implemented properly. And you see another point also telling about the small farmers. They borrow money for buying the inputs. And finally, due to unfavorable conditions, the farmer does not get enough output. So what happens is that he again falls in a debt trap. I hope it is clear. Let's take the lesson forward by discussing about anti-poverty measures taken by the government. We should learn to appreciate the government also at times. Before we discuss about the different elevation programs which is undertaken by the government, first of all, you have to know what is the main objective of the government in introduce. First of all is to promote economic growth, and not only that, they started targeting the anti-poverty programs to wipe off the poverty from the country. This anti-poverty program was starting from 1990, but the saddest part is that it is not being implemented properly by the government. The benefits were not being reached out to the really deserving people. We have to discuss around 5 anti-poverty programs. And children, all these anti-poverty elevation programs, it is applicable or it is in operation in both rural as well as the urban areas.